When we think about artificial intelligence, we often focus on algorithms, models, and powerful computers. However, there is something even more fundamental behind every AI system, which is data. Data is the foundation of modern AI. Without data, AI cannot learn, improve, or function in a meaningful way. Let's understand what data is and why AI depends on it. We can simply understand data as the recorded information about the world. Data can represent numbers, text, images, audio, video, or it can even include measurements from sensors. Examples of everyday data include emails, documents, weather measurements, even it can include medical scans. So, data is raw information from the world that can be processed and analyzed, and then it is used to produce knowledge and decisions. AI systems typically depend on different forms of data. The most common categories are structured data, unstructured data, and semi-structured data. Data organized in tables or databases are known as structured data. Examples can include spreadsheets, financial data, and sensor readings. Text, images, audio, video, all this comes under the unstructured data category because this data category does not follow a structured format. Data which is flexible and that has some organization is known as semi-structured data. Examples include JSON files, logs, and metadata. As you know, modern AI systems increasingly rely on unstructured data, especially for text generation, language, vision, or speech tasks. So, why AI needs data? For AI systems, data provide examples of the tasks, and from these examples, AI systems find statistical relationships. Then the system uses those patterns to generate output or make predictions. Think of data as experience. Humans learn by observing and practicing, while AI systems learns by being trained on the data. An important distinction between AI and humans is that AI does not understand experience. It learns patterns within the data. We often assume that more data is always better. However, AI models quality depends heavily on data accuracy, data relevance, data completeness, and data diversity. Poor quality or biased data can lead to unreliable or unfair outcomes. That's why data governance and data quality are core components of responsible AI. AI systems typically interact with data in two main phases, which are training phase and inference phase. As you know, during training phase, the system learns patterns from historical data, and this process is supervised and controlled. During inference phase, the model processes new data and it applies the learned patterns on this new data to generate output or make predictions. Because AI learns from data, biases in data can affect AI outputs. Missing data can lead to blind spots, and historical patterns may not reflect future reality. AI systems do not recognize these issues on their own. Addressing these limitations require human judgment, governance frameworks, and continuous evaluation. Understanding AI's reliance on data helps us to avoid over-trusting AI outputs, ask better questions about accuracy and fairness, recognize why AI can fail in unfamiliar situations. This is basics of demystifying AI. Follow to learn more.